Most well-known anime and manga are shonen, which is basically a format aimed at young and teenage boys. This is also reflected in the manga and anime themselves, since many shonen protagonists are those self-same young teenage boys. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it clearly works. The shonen genre is the most popular brand of anime, and many breakout hits like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece all fit into the shonen narrative using the same age-old formula. All I'm trying to say is that this premise can become quite, how should I say it? Repetitive. Look, even though I'm a super manly man myself, all I sometimes want to be is a cute and defenseless little girl who only cares about the next big Korean boy band. Is a little versatility too much to ask? This of course doesn't negatively influence my shonen addiction, you guys. Au contraire, my friends, since I'm a man of science and perseverance, I dedicated myself to find out if there are more versatile shonen out there, and forced myself with the burden to continue watching and reading shonen alongside seinen in the hopes that a gem will come along. And oh, did it come, because spyxfamily is one such gem. In what appears to be an alternate Cold War European past, the spy known only as Twilight is given a special assignment from his superiors, which involves infiltrating a prestigious academy. But in order to do so, he must acquire both a child and a wife, people he would normally consider liabilities in his line of work. Whether by luck or providence, Twilight manages to find a charming orphan girl who no one else wants. A 6-year-old girl named Anya, who as it turns out is a telepath. Anya keeps her powers secret from Twilight and everyone else, but they still come in useful as the plot progresses. Anya is in many ways the star of spyxfamily. She is a sweet, wide-eyed, curious, optimistic, but nervous child. The best comedy moments of the manga begin and end with her. With a child acquired, Twilight must now find a wife, because the prestigious academy will not accept children without both parents present during the interview. Thus, we are introduced to the protagonist's wife, Yor, who happens to be a cold-blooded assassin by night. By day, however, she's an awkward, lonely young woman who only accepted this job in order to save face with her co-workers. spyxfamily does an excellent job of balancing fun espionage action with heartwarming family moments, with little Anya's innocent love trying to tie this weird trio together. Even though Twilight is initially annoyed with having to take care for a child, her devotion to him reminds him that he became a spy to make the world safer so that no child would ever have to cry. His job might be duplicitous, but his reasons for taking it on are pure goddammit. Yor's internal dichotomy between cold-blooded killer and meek office girl is funny in its own right, but the comedy is dialed up to 11 when she's seen in action. Her physical skills counterbalance her sweet words in a shock comedy kind of way that is simply but always interesting. However, the actual star of the show is Anya. As someone who cannot stand children in movies and series, it was a delightful surprise to find myself becoming obsessed with her personality, her capacity for love, and her hilarious antics. The fact that Anya knows her parents' secrets and therefore knows what's at stake means that she is just as stressed as Twilight is. She's constantly trying to perform well for the sake of his mission, but she's not the best of students and only 6, even though it means jack shit in anime nowadays, let's be real. Anya's willingness to try, to work, to learn is endearing, but her confusion and frequent misunderstandings add a layer of comedy that perfectly balances the drama and strain built by the high stakes of Twilight's mission. Twilight, Anya, and Yor are a top-tier comedy trio whose actions and relationships bring constant new surprises for the reader and for each other. The story of spyxfamily is able to effortlessly shift between action-focused moments of espionage and quiet at-home scenes of growth between our protagonists. The variety of settings between home, school, office, streets also help to keep the pacing high. There is a macro-micro balance in the drama of spyxfamily, with the big international politics always urging the plot forward, and the small family school drama making up the unique events of each chapter. And of course, there's always the question of whether or not this fake family will morph into something more sincere, which is what I ask myself every day before I cry myself to sleep. Why don't you love me, Dad? Twilight and Yor's relationship is more akin to a business deal than an actual marriage. But that doesn't mean that it will stay that way. And Anya is a key catalyst in this gentle evolution of their relationship. Also, I can pretty much say that the show will be in safe hands in terms of its arts and animation, since these tasks will be done by Cloverworks Studio and Wit Studio. spyxfamily is a masterpiece of genre blending. Comedy, drama, and action are juggled by Tatsuya Endo so effortlessly and beautifully. The entertainment doesn't let up for even a moment. Well, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a thing or two, because obviously that's what this anime channel is about. But before you leave, please do not forget to subscribe and to leave a like and a comment in order to help this channel grow, because I'm still a small channel that needs all the attention and love it can get, quite like a baby. I'm the generic anime watcher, and hopefully I'll see you again anytime soon. Bye. Now get out.